it kind of reveals you as a person, as a human being, you know, sort of shows yourself to you, you know, for the first time in your life, what you really are, what the real possibilities are.
At 61, Johnny Depp finally broke his silence at Cannes 2023, shutting down the wild rumors and confirming what fans had quietly suspected for years. The Hollywood legend who once ruled the big screen as Jack Sparrow opened up about his stormy journey through fame, heartbreak, and controversy. After everything he's faced, Depp has chosen a new path, walking away from the chaos of Hollywood and stepping into a peaceful new chapter. His bold move has everyone talking. This decision is more than just a break. It's a deep statement about his battle with fame and how the industry that built him also broke him down. Once celebrated as one of cinema's most magnetic stars, Depp saw it all flip when he became the center of endless drama and lost key movie deals. Now he's turning his back on that world for good. In 2023, Johnny officially left Los Angeles behind, closing the door on decades of Hollywood life. He moved to Somerset, a quiet countryside in England, settling on an estate that spans over 800,000 square meters. No big farewell, no flashy exit, just silence. For a full year, Depp disappeared from every red carpet and event that once defined him. No paparazzi shots, no surprise appearances. Then, in a rare local interview, he finally broke the mystery with one short, powerful statement that left everyone stunned. "I don't live to be noticed anymore. I live to be at peace." That single quote from Johnny Depp shook the internet. It was more than just words. It was a powerful declaration from a man who had walked away from the fame machine that once ruled his life. But stepping back didn't mean disappearing. Instead, Depp reinvented himself through creativity and passion. His paintings, vivid portraits and dreamlike surreal pieces, became instant sensations, pulling in over $5 million at auctions. Some limited edition prints sold for as high as $50,000 each and were snapped up before they even hit public release. By 2024, his work took center stage at a major New York exhibition that drew crowds of loyal fans and curious art lovers. During the event, Depp shared a rare and honest moment, saying, "Painting is how I say the things I can't put into words." That line revealed how deeply art had become his escape and his voice. Music, too, has remained a huge part of his reborn life. As a guitarist and backup vocalist for the Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry, Depp brought his raw energy back to the stage. From the Wacken Open Air Festival in Germany to shows across France, his performances earned massive cheers, proof that the artist in him never really left the spotlight. Johnny Depp proved he still owns the stage, captivating crowds with every performance. When his band covered David Bowie's Heroes, it wasn't just another tribute, it carried Depp's personal touch, filled with raw emotion and that signature outsider spirit he's always embraced. Even though he's no longer acting, Depp's influence has only grown stronger. He's become one of the world's most powerful brand ambassadors, turning absence into mystique. The Dior Sauvage fragrance campaign, with Depp as its iconic face, shattered global sales records in 2024. What's wild is that every new promo used archived footage. No fresh shoots, no new photos, yet his image alone kept the brand at the top. Dior didn't just renew his contract, they doubled down, giving him a prime presence at high-profile fashion events in Paris, where fans welcomed him like a legend. One media executive even said, "Depp doesn't need Hollywood to exist anymore," and that's exactly what makes Hollywood nervous. While studios like Marvel, Warner Brothers, and Netflix have reportedly reached out, Depp has turned them all down. Veteran directors such as Tim Burton and Terry Gilliam are still eager to work with him, but insiders say he's not interested in returning to movie sets anytime soon. A former associate revealed he doesn't want to be defined by any role anymore. It's clear Johnny Depp is rewriting what fame means on his own terms. He used to be an icon. Now Johnny Depp just wants to be himself. Living life on his own terms, he's done chasing fame and approval. Each month, he still gets a flood of offers for projects, but most go unanswered. In 2024, he even turned down invites from all three of the biggest film festivals, Venice, Cannes, and Berlin. Still, his name remained on Variety's list of the most influential people in entertainment, proving that his impact hasn't faded one bit. Without releasing a single movie or making any public appearances, Depp's name still sparks conversations worldwide. Fans keep wondering, will he ever come back to the screen? If he does, it won't be subtle. Behind his calm, quiet image, there are still scars that time hasn't fully healed. The legal storm that ended in 2022 still echoes in headlines and in his memory. Back in May 2016, Amber Heard filed for divorce after just 15 months of marriage and accused him of serious misconduct, sharing a photo that shook the world. Overnight, the story dominated global media. Depp stayed silent at first, and the public quickly turned against him. Major outlets painted him as guilty before any facts were clear, while online communities exploded with harsh comments and calls for boycotts. Within just 3 weeks, Disney suspended their partnership with him, a shocking move that marked the start of his fall from Hollywood's grace. It was a moment that changed everything, and one that still lingers in the shadows of his legacy. The role of Jack Sparrow, the character that defined Johnny Depp's entire career, was suddenly stripped from him. Disney removed the legendary pirate from future Pirates of the Caribbean plans, and soon after, Warner Brothers asked Depp to step down as Gellert Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. One by one, his brand deals and ad campaigns vanished overnight. Then came another heavy hit in 2018 when The Sun ran a headline labeling him a wife-beater. Depp fought back by suing the paper in the UK, but when he lost the case in 2020, the damage was deep. Tabloids kept running stories painting him as a broken, washed-up star, even calling him an alcoholic, with many of those claims never proven true. During that painful stretch, Depp disappeared from the spotlight, rarely giving interviews and avoiding red carpets. Insiders say he felt completely betrayed by Hollywood, an industry that once crowned him its favorite rebel but abandoned him without even checking the facts. Just when things seemed at their lowest, early 2020 flipped everything. A leaked audio recording hit the internet and completely changed public opinion. In it, Heard admitted to hitting Depp and said, "I slapped you, so what? You're not a baby." The recording shocked everyone. Social media exploded overnight. Hashtags like #justice for Johnny Depp flooded timelines, racking up millions of shares. Fans who had grown up watching him as Jack Sparrow started to rethink everything they'd been told. For the first time in years, people began to see that the story might not have been as simple as the headlines made it seem. In early 2022, Johnny Depp filed a major defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard in Virginia, citing her Washington Post op-ed where she called herself a public figure representing domestic abuse. Even though she never mentioned Depp by name, he argued that the piece clearly pointed to him, wrecking his image and causing serious damage to his career and reputation. Depp firmly stated that he had never been violent toward Heard, claiming instead that he was the one emotionally mistreated throughout their relationship. The 6-week trial became a global spectacle, streamed live across the U.S. and around the world. Viewers watched both sides present mountains of evidence, texts, photos, audio clips, and endless witness statements. Over 100 hours of testimony and more than 30 witnesses were presented, each adding another layer to the chaos. Several people close to the couple, including former staff and friends, testified that Heard often showed aggressive and controlling behavior. One shocking accusation even involved an alleged act of revenge involving Depp's bed, something Heard denied, saying it was caused by their pet instead. The courtroom couldn't believe it. As the drama unfolded, Depp revealed painful memories from their fights, including a terrifying incident where a thrown bottle shattered and severed the tip of his finger. His private doctor later confirmed the injury was so severe that the bone was exposed. The case wasn't just about fame or money. It peeled back the curtain on a relationship filled with volatility, heartbreak, and public humiliation. One of Johnny Depp's bodyguards gave a chilling account, describing how he once found Depp disoriented, his hand wrapped in blood-soaked bandages, barely able to speak from blood loss. The story shocked everyone. Fast forward to 2022, after weeks of explosive testimony, the jury finally ruled in Depp's favor. Amber Heard was ordered to pay significant damages, though Depp was also told to pay a smaller amount for a statement made by his attorney. The verdict became a turning point. It didn't just clear his name legally, it restored his reputation in the public eye. Heard later moved to Spain, stepping out of the media spotlight completely. Meanwhile, Depp's supporters worldwide celebrated the decision. Millions flooded social media with messages of joy, pride, and relief. But even victory came with a cost. Friends close to Depp say he withdrew from everyone for months after the trial, barely speaking or leaving his home. The emotional toll ran deep. In a private letter later shared with Le Monde, Depp wrote, "I didn't do this for revenge. I did it to survive." Those words hit hard. They revealed the heart of a man who fought not for fame, but for his truth. He's no longer seen as a fallen actor. He's now a symbol of resilience, someone who got knocked down but rose again, even if he had to stand alone. Yet behind that calm smile, something in him changed forever. A French director who met Depp after the trial described him as calm, polite, but with eyes that looked hollow, like part of him was still trapped in that courtroom. Inside Johnny Depp's quiet Somerset estate, there's a locked room few have ever seen. Inside it, he keeps everything from the trial: audio tapes, handwritten letters, text messages, and medical reports, all carefully organized and preserved. It's not because he's stuck in the past, but because he refuses to erase it. Every document, every memory stands as a reminder of what he's overcome. And from within those walls, a new path has begun to take shape. One built not on revenge, but on rebirth. Depp's next chapter isn't about comfort or ease. It's about transformation. That transformation came into focus at the 2023 Cannes Film Festival, where he made a grand return with Jeanne du Barry, a French historical drama in which he portrayed King Louis XV. When the film premiered, the audience erupted into a 7-minute standing ovation. Critics, actors, and longtime fans stood together in applause, welcoming Depp back as a symbol of endurance and strength in the face of chaos. For Depp, that moment wasn't just a career comeback. It was proof that his spirit never broke. Europe, in particular, embraced him with warmth and respect, offering the kind of support Hollywood had turned its back on. Though Jeanne du Barry earned mixed reviews from critics, everyone agreed on one thing: Johnny Depp's performance was magnetic. His presence on screen carried the same emotional weight and charisma that once defined his legendary roles. Director Maïwenn later said, "I didn't cast Johnny because of the scandal. I cast him because no one else could bring Louis XV to life the way he does." That statement sealed it. Depp wasn't just back, he was reborn. By 2025, Johnny Depp made his long-awaited return to Hollywood with Day Drinker, a powerful drama co-starring Penelope Cruz and directed by Mark Webb. The film marked his first major Hollywood project in years, with Depp taking on a complex role described as a drifter through his own life. Webb's words said it all. "I didn't need a movie star. I needed a wound that could act. And Johnny is the only one real enough." That line hit fans hard because it captured exactly what made Depp's comeback feel so raw and authentic. Soon after Day Drinker, another bold offer landed, this time from visionary filmmaker Terry Gilliam, known for his surreal and daring stories. Gilliam wanted Depp to play Satan in his upcoming film Carnival at the End of Days. The director revealed that Depp was his one and only choice, explaining, "He understands darkness at its root, but carries a strange calm within." Though Depp hasn't officially signed on yet, the announcement alone sent shockwaves through the European film world. These new projects hint that the film industry is ready to welcome him back on his terms. It's a full circle moment for a man who once said he'd never return to Hollywood, only to do so stronger than ever. Away from the cameras, Depp's transformation has been just as dramatic. Since 2023, he's slimmed down, refined his look, and left behind the old habits that once gave him that wild reputation. A close friend confirmed he's been completely sober since late 2022, proof that Johnny Depp's greatest role yet might just be the man he's become. Johnny Depp has completely changed his rhythm of life. He's switched up his diet, takes calm morning walks, and keeps to light daily workouts, all without rehab or fancy trainers. Everything has unfolded quietly, strictly on his own terms. A Somerset doctor who checks in on him shared that his cardiovascular health is steady, his liver enzyme levels have improved, and there's been zero sign of relapse. Locals in Somerset often spot him out and about, reading in his garden, taking sunrise strolls, or donating quietly to small community projects like the local library. These moments paint a picture of a totally different Johnny, one no longer lost in the storm of Hollywood parties or media drama. His outer change has mirrored something deeper inside. He's calmer now, grounded. When a French reporter once brought up Amber Heard during an event, Depp didn't snap or storm off. He simply replied, "That chapter has passed. Let's not go backward." Some skeptics think he's just putting on an act to fix his image, but those who know him best disagree. Director Mark Webb even said, "Depp isn't acting anymore. He doesn't have the energy to perform as himself." You can see this transformation most clearly in his art. His new paintings, showcased in 2024, are darker, quieter, and far more emotional than the commercial pop art pieces he used to make. A private gallery in Germany bought the entire 12-piece surrealist collection, describing it as the work of a man who's walked through hell and found stillness on the other side. Depp's brush now tells the story his words never could. Johnny Depp's music has taken on a haunting new simplicity. In a privately released live recording, he strums an acoustic guitar, no amps, no effects, just his voice, low and fragile, barely above a whisper. Between verses, he murmurs, "I don't have anything left to sing loudly about." That quiet line says it all. Silence has become his truest form of expression. There are no grand statements now, no dramatic interviews or self-defenses. Depp has traded noise for peace. He's refused every memoir offer, turned down post-trial TV specials, and ignored seven-figure publishing deals. He's not chasing headlines anymore. He's living beneath them, like an underground current that still moves powerfully, even if unseen. In a deeply personal letter to director Terry Gilliam, Depp wrote, "I've lost every definition of who I was, and when there was nothing left, I began again with the smallest thing I could hold on to, myself." Those words capture the essence of who he's become, a man rebuilding from the inside out. Today, no one calls him a superstar. European media describe him instead as a man walking between two worlds. One, the Hollywood empire that once celebrated and then rejected him. The other, a quiet creative space where he's slowly putting himself back together. The audience that once knew him for his blockbuster roles now sees something deeper. Not the rebel or the scandal, but a renewed man who's found peace in his own silence. Johnny Depp's rebirth isn't just a comeback, it's proof of his strength to rise from the ashes and keep moving forward. His new film roles, art shows, and live performances with the Hollywood vampires all carry the mark of a man who's finally free, no longer trapped by Hollywood's expectations. His cleaner lifestyle, his devotion to art, and the love he's found from European fans show that he's found something far more powerful than fame, peace and purpose. From his quiet return at Cannes 2023 to the projects lighting up his career in 2025, Depp's journey stands as a powerful reminder that true strength is born from struggle. He didn't just survive the chaos, he transformed through it. The fans who once worried he'd never rise again now see an artist completely alive, guided by passion instead of pain. His transformation may have unfolded in silence, but it carries the weight of a dramatic story. A man finding light again after years of shadow. Nobody knows how long this new chapter will last. But one thing is certain, it's not a return to where he began. It's a new beginning entirely. What we're witnessing isn't just the revival of a celebrity, it's the evolution of a soul that refused to break. Johnny Depp's story isn't about fame regained. It's about survival, rebirth, and finally finding peace in his own truth. If you felt inspired by Johnny's incredible journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below. Let's keep his story alive and celebrate this powerful new chapter together.